Good morning, children's.
Charles Powell Brian. And I could have tested my 360 cam down here today and I forgot. As it is, my telemetry on here has failed, so I had to silence it. I'll put my contact cleaner on it and see if that doesn't fix it when I get back. Otherwise, I got a timer. Well, it's January the 3rd. I flew yesterday, blathered. Y'all heard it. And the neighbor pulled his boat out. There's nothing really new overnight, but I'm sure I'll manage to find a way to BS. Well, let me take that back. I do have some stuff. My do list. I'm looking forward to attacking it, and I started this morning. This morning I woke up to 47-degree weather at 84% humidity. Holy crap, it's cold when you do that. 84% bad. Just the air is just so wet. So I stalled and did some inside stuff. And sun finally came up and removed some Christmas stuff from outside. Much needed. Yeah. I carry 10 gallons of spare diesel with me as I travel. And what I wanted to do is do like I do every year. This year I bought a damn funnel and I repurposed it for pouring into diesel. Those freaking hoses for the for the cans are just worthless. All they do is, I guess their intent was to somehow, I don't know what their intent is, but you're spilling fuel everywhere because the nozzles are terrible. You can buy some new ones for, quote, water, end quote, on Amazon, but I just have been too cheap to do it. Icon. George crashed his jet the other day and he did it the right way. He did it in front of a new pal, who's a drone guy. And maybe he'll turn you on to stuff. I think he was trying to give you a great place to fly.
5 minutes.
At the aerodrome up the road. Yeah, good stuff. Dale, I'll be mailing just a small token of my esteem off to you today. And since it's going to Canada, it should get there by 25. I don't know, man, Canada Post, I've had to deal with them a couple of times, and holy crap, different atmosphere. They, the post offices are clean and orderly, and actually kind of like my little post office in the community where I'm at. It is not that way across the U.S. They're all angry, and Canada Post, oh, yeah, all the storefronts are clean, and the folks are just lovely. I want you to repeat after me. I'll be flying my Beaver here in a minute. Repeat after me. It is not a timber and will fall out of the sky like a bag of hammers if you stall it.
4 minutes.
So let's keep that thing in the air, for God's sakes. Yeah, chores. One of the things I've been wanting to get on, it's going to rain today, but it don't matter. Before the rain, I'm going to enjoy cleaning up, giving my rig a bath. It needs a bath. And maybe get a little bit of buffing in today. We shall see. We shall see. That'd be nice. But yeah, I knocked out a bunch of chores this morning before 9 a.m. I don't know, I think I've mused on this before. I don't know when I started enjoying chores and, you know, the beautiful minutia of day-to-day life. And, you know, we keep a tidy home, and
3 minutes.
and as good as we are at that, we still end up collecting a bunch of junk that needs to be tossed. But yeah, I like wins, W-I-N-S, and even if it's the smallest of chores, and just knock out one in a day, it just makes me so happy. Good for the mind, and it keeps your house from being trashed. There's no reason for a home to be trashed if you're in reasonable repair. So my wife is just about done de-Christmasing. She's working on our European 71-day European tour. She does everything about a year in advance, and some stuff simply can't be done a year in advance, like train schedules, believe it or not. And then things that she's already made arrangements on, some of it, you know, minor stuff is canceled, like some tours and that sort of thing, so she's rescheduling for that. That'll be her job over the next couple of days. We're going to get with the neighbors today, tomorrow, or the next day, and do onshore excursions for our Alaska trip. It's time to start scheduling things like helicopter flights and that sort of thing, and it kind of sucks because helicopter flights are dependent upon the weather, and Mrs. Neighbor Lady has never been in a helicopter and is afraid of it and this, that, and the other, and I just pray that the weather is good that day so we can fly. You just never know. You just don't know from day to day, and it's at the end of season,
1
so
minute.
you just can't depend on the weather. Yeah, let's take her up and around one more time. Coming around for a landing, he said to no one in particular. Yeah, I'll see if I can get my voltage sensor working on here. They're just so spurious of late, and I think they're hard to come by. And I think they're like 30 bucks or something. They were 15 bucks when I first started buying them. Okay, let's feather. I'll take it.
30 seconds.
This one doesn't need reverse. It steers rather nicely.
20 seconds.
Coming to daddy.
Throttle home.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, guys. More Piffle and Balderdash here in just a few. Where was I? Yeah, I was just talking about wins. You know, picking a job on the yard, doing it, and then moving on. And since I'm retired, I don't have to worry about whether it gets done in a day or 2 days or 3 days. Oh, I need to remember this, man. These little antennas end up getting busted off of the airplane if you leave it as you lay it over on its back. And I need to pop that off every time I do my battery. You know, I bought a bunch of spare parts for this thing. I'm a little happy.
0 volts.
Just a lovely aircraft. I have a fella in RCG that In the Tube Deep turned me on to, and he's going to be mailing me some parts for my Tundra in the coming days. So screw you.
Throttle active. Reflex.
Out there, Mr.
Flaps down. 6 minutes. Flaps down.
Holy crap.
Flaps up.
I need to introduce some, oh yeah, that's right, I put a new servo in the elevator, and I need to introduce some expo in that damn thing.
0 volts.
I need to remember to do that when I get home. Holy crap. All right, so remember, repeat after me, don't stall the effing plane. Went ahead and hid all my videos on my 2 channels. I think it's the best thing to do, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. So I'll keep a few new videos, but if any of you maniacs are looking for some of my older stuff, just you gotta let me know and I'll find it and turn it back on.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's time. Now inside here is the Hobby King
0 volts.
orange. Gosh, I'm flying this like I've never flown it before, but gosh, you know, your muscle memory is so strong, and I stalled this into the water like 3 times in the last 24 months, so let's not do this anymore if we can swing it, huh? It just does not turn like our Tundras do. You can stall that damn wing, bozo. Always makes me happy. I've flown this one probably 800 times. Yeah, that's crazy. I
0 volts.
gotta put some expo in my new. Yeah, both.
4 minutes.
And this seems odd to me. Both of my voltage sensors aren't working. That seems more like radio hardware than the actual hardware. So I got to figure out what's going on there. I'm gonna clean them up real good and see if I can get them to run. If they can't, I'm gonna see if there's a vendor out there. I don't know if there's any more voltage sensors to be had. You know, Free Sky is kind of, I don't know if they're getting out of the business or what they're doing, but
0 volts.
yeah, I got a few more things to do today. I'm going to mail off a little token, like I said, of my esteem to our good pal Dale. Excuse me. I will start working on the rig. Give her a bath, a well-needed bath. I'm going to do an inspection. I had some type of, I think, screw on the leading edge of my fairing that goes into the roof. Looked like it was trying to back out. I need to figure out what the hell is going on with there, and then go ahead and probably cover it. Screw it back in, maybe put some glue on it, and then recover it. Yeah, we're getting excited about Europe. It's an 83 days, and you'd think, oh, it's just a world away. No, it's not. It's just down the road, and we got a lot of stuff to do between now and then. We bought security
2 minutes.
backpacks, which we're real happy about laying hands on, and then we're going to get some other
0
stuff.
volts.
We did the TSA loser line deal yesterday, which is great. There's 2 lines at the TSA, pre-approved and not, and we're going to go ahead and we already are set up. You know, we've gone through the process of doing the non-loser line, the short one. You don't have to take your shoes off and excuse me, and submit to a cavity search.
0 volts.
Nice sweeping turns, Ricky Bob. Holy crap! That thing is
1
wanting
minute.
to bounce all over the place due to the apparent lack of softening of my elevator. All right, let's put her on the water, shall we? We'll bring her home. Okay.
High rates.
What is that? Oh, SD card fold. Yeah, I gotta address that as well. It's not taking any more logs. And I think what I'd done with the card was I partitioned it very small.
Timer 1 elapsed.
So it's yelling at me about my SD card being full and doing logs. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah, that was the right switch. Throttle disabled.
See ya.